I'm from El Salvador, but I live in Beltsville, Maryland, and I represent the National TPS Alliance. So we're the National TPS Alliance, and what TPS stands for is Temporary Protected Status. We have over 50 committees across the nation, and we're going across the country in a TPS Journey for Justice caravan to let people know what TPS is and what who the TPS holder is. Unfortunately, the Trump administration wants to end that, and what we're doing is going across the country, like I said, and just let people know and bring out the community, end the fear. There's been countries that's had it over decades, For example, El Salvador was given temporary protected status after the earthquake in 2001, and other countries have had it for natural disasters and political issues in their countries, and they were given to those countries by several administrations, like the Bush administration, and like Haiti, was given out temporary protected status too, and it's 13 countries that have had TPS. These are 13 countries, if you were wondering.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Sudan, Nicaragua, yeah. All countries that have had, like you said, either some political violence or natural disaster.
Yeah. So a little bit about the legal. So as the National TPS Alliance, we have a lawsuit that was filed in San Francisco. One is against the Trump administration. One is because the Trump administration made a decision on racial animus. Another one is because they didn't follow the procedures that they were supposed to when they made the decision. And the third one is because there's 275,000 children, and you're forcing them to make a decision to stay in the country or go back home with their parents. So that's a little bit, and recently we won that lawsuit, and but that's only temporary. This is only temporary, because more than likely the Trump administration is going to come back and appeal, and we'll with these lines, we know they're gonna come back and appeal, but I think with the work that we're doing, they can come back and appeal, and we're gonna probably win again.
Well, so you said 275,000 children. So how many total people are in the U.S. under temporary protected status?
So it's around over 400,000 people that are under TPS. And with that being said, there's at least there's 275,000 children with at least one TPS holder parent. The Trump administration made a decision to end it. So
to end the program.
To end the program. So right now, there's five countries that they because they're due by dates, certain dates, and so every time they come to a decision, they on that date, they end the program. So right now he's ended for 5 countries, which is one of them is El Salvador, Nicaragua, Haiti, Nepal, and Honduras. And then the rest of the countries haven't come up because the date hasn't come up. For example, El Salvador already had their decision, so they were given 18 months. So come September 9th of 2019, that will be that that will be the end. We have until that date to figure out your options, basically. And there's not that many.
So in other words, people who have been here and been living here under that status, they're supposed to be deported? Is that the idea?
Yeah, that's the idea, but they're, like I said, the administration made that decision without a solution. There's people that's been here 20 years, and they've created their lives here, families here.
Comenzamos en Washington, D.C., en nuestra primera asamblea donde nos reunimos alrededor de 450 personas del TPS de diferentes partes del país. En esa ocasión hicimos una jornada de cabildeo y visitamos más de 100 congresistas y senadores. Nos dimos cuenta, para nuestra sorpresa, de que más de la mitad de ellos no sabían que era el TPS. que es el estado de protección temporal, el cual protege actualmente a 13 países que han sido ya sea azotados por desastres naturales y algo otros por las guerras civiles de esos países. Entonces, debido a esa razón, existe la ley del estado de protección temporal. La mayoría de estas personas hemos estado bajo ese programa por las últimas 2 décadas. Y desafortunadamente la administración actual ha decidido cortarlo, más que todo por razones de racismo, por indiscriminación y también por razones inconstitucionales desde nuestro punto de vista. Así que debido a las acciones de la administración en cortar esos programas a Nepal, a El Salvador, a Honduras, a Nicaragua, a Haití, decidimos comenzar esta campaña, ¿verdad?, para hacer del conocimiento de todos ustedes qué es lo que está sucediendo. Nuestras familias han estado acá por las últimas 2 décadas, como les decía. Hemos construido nuestros hogares, comprado nuestras casas, construido nuestros negocios, pagado nuestros impuestos.
Jocelyn. Muchas gracias.